Among all the plants on earth, there's one plant that seems almost alive with emotion. At the slightest touch, its delicate green leaves fold up instantly, as if feeling shy or scared. This fascinating behavior has earned its name, Chui Mui in Hindi, sensitive plant or touch me not in English, and its scientific name is Mimosa pudica. This plant is famous for showing plant movement called thigmondsty, a rare ability in the plant world. It's not magic, it's science, which we will see in detail. So stay tuned to appreciate its delicate beauty and scientific wonder and a deeper appreciation for the world of plants. The leaves of touch-me-not plant are its most fascinating feature. They are compound leaves, which means that each leaf is made up of multiple leaflets arranged on either side of a central stalk called petiole. They are pinnately compound leaf. You can see four pinnae making up a compound leaf, and each of these pinna has multiple pinnules. These leaves are green, feather-like and very sensitive to touch. Its key structure, which act like a joint and play a crucial role in the leaf movement, is called pulvinus or pulvini in plural. These are swollen structure found in the plant. There are three such joints. One is the primary pulvinus found at the base of the petiole, where the leaf stalks join the stem of the plant. The secondary pulvini present at the point where the petiole branches further into four parts, and the tertiary pulvini are located at the base of each pinnuole. The mimosa plant responds to stimuli like touch and heat by rapidly folding up its leaflets and dropping at the pulvini points. It also exhibits the same reaction in the response to the light and the dark cycles, meaning folding up and dropping at the night and reopening in the daytime. So let us understand what is the science behind the folding up and dropping of leaflets. All plant cells, like the one that's shown in the simple diagram here, contain water. The pressure that is exerted by the water on the plasma membrane of each cell helps to maintain the cell shape and rigidity. This enables the plant to remain in upright position. The pressure that is exerted on the cell membrane by the water is called turgor pressure. Let's magnify two pinnules where they connect at the bottom at the tertiary pulvini. The cells in the upper half of each pulvinus are called extensor cells, labeled here in pink, and the cells of the bottom of the pulvinus are called flexor cells, which have been labeled here in blue. You might have noticed that the flexor cells appear less turgid than the extensor cells. They have a slightly lower water potential and so a slightly lower turgor pressure. This holds the leaflets open. Or in other words, as extensor cells exhibit larger turgor pressure at the upper end of the pulvinus compared to the flexor cells, which makes the leaflets stay in open position. When a leaflet is touched, this mechanical stimulation is recognized by the plant and is converted into electrical signal. This signal is passed onto the pulvini, causing ions like potassium and chloride to flow out of the extensor cells. This changes the ion concentration in the extensor cells and increases their osmotic potential. The flexor cells in the lower side of the pulvini, in contrast, have a lower osmotic potential. This causes water to flow rapidly out of the extensor cells and into the flexor cells by osmosis. This increases the turgor pressure in the flexor cells, while the extensor cells shrink and become less turgid. This causes the pinnule to fold upward and the leaflet to temporarily close. Therefore, the folding and opening of mimosa leaflet are dependent on the changes in turgor pressure. Touch-me-not plant also exhibit the same reaction in response to light and dark cycles. This type of movement is called nyctinacity or sleep movement. The plant folds up its leaflets and drops at night and reopens them in the daylight. The plant also responds to heat and temperature changes. When the plant is exposed to excessive heat, strong sunlight, or high temperature, its leaflet close or drop, similar to how they react to touch. The mimosa plant's unique movement also give them interesting evolutionary advantages. One theory is that these plants fold up their leaflets in response to being touched in order to appear smaller or wilted to discourage herbivores from consuming them. The rapid folding movement may also help to dislodge insects that attempt to sit on the leaflets. To conclude, we can say the touch me not plant is truly one of the nature's little miracles. It is a living example of nature's intelligence and sensitivity. Its ability to move, react, and protect itself shows that life exists in many forms. It inspires us to look at nature with wonder and respect, for even the quietest plant has a story to tell.